Hello guys, in this video we're going to see how to create the custom Omniverse Kit application or how to install Omniverse Composer or Viewer. Okay, as NVIDIA has removed the Omniverse launcher, now it has become a little bit tricky to get started. Okay, so let's see. Okay, first we need to find the Omniverse Kit application template. This is already available onto GitHub. You have to just search this one and to install this, you need to make sure that you are onto the latest Kit SDK version. So the current version is 110.1.1, and you can see this is the particular repo, and it will describe what all the things it can do, what all things it will require. Okay, so this is also a beginner tutorial. You can also go through that. Okay, so this is the list of the prerequisite. You can see it mentions the Windows or Linux operating system. Okay, so I'm on to Ubuntu 24. Okay, so let's see if it works here. And it requires at least RTX 3070 and make sure that you are having the correct driver version. Okay, I also require internet access to download the Kit SDK as well as all the extension that it comes with. Okay, also the standard Git, and you should also have the VS Code on your machine. And this is the repository structure for the this particular repo. And you can see the template. It contains all the Git application and toolings. And then you have the pre-make Lua, which tells which Git application that you are building and what extension it will load. Then this is the repo.sh, which is the entry for your tools, and repo.toml, it defines how the tools will be utilized. Okay, so first we will clone this particular repo. You can see there's the instruction given, so simply copy this particular instruction, and I will be copying this to one of the folder that I have decided, okay, inside of the projects. So let me open the terminal and let me simply paste this command over here. So as you can see, it has started to copy this one. Okay, let me just go inside of this particular folder, and you can also see over here in the viewer what are the folders. Okay, these are the same thing that the repo has mentioned onto the GitHub README page. Okay, now let's get back and see these instructions in detail. Oops, okay. Okay, now we are already in the repo. Okay, okay, to create the template, it says new template. Okay, so you have to use this command onto the Linux, and what it will ask whether you want to create an application or an extension, then which type, which is the template that we have to use, what are the name, and whether the version and the for the different layers. Okay, so you can see all these details provided over here. Okay, and what is the layer? So layers is something which will allow us to stream this particular application onto the web browser. But for this demo, we are not going to select yes. Okay, we'll select no. Okay, so let me just copy paste this one over here. Okay, now let's see. Okay, as you can see, it has also created the underscore repo folder once I clicked on this one. And what it contains, these are the two different files. Okay, so this is the license terms. So you should select yes. Okay, and now we have to select the application. You can use up and down arrow keys. And these all are the different kit templates that comes pre-packaged with this SDK. Let's select the kit base editor, and let's not change the name of this kit application. Let's keep the default one. We can change the display name. This is the window name that we'll see onto the application. Let's add demo in front of it. Let's default version, and you can see it has created this particular application, and this is the kit file which is holding this application. Now, do we want to add application layers? So these are for the streaming. So we'll select no. All right, now let's go to the source folder. Now we can see the kit file it has generated, and you can see it has the same name, the default name. We haven't changed this. Now let's check inside of this particular file what it has added. We can see that the name that we have provided, my editor demo, it is the same, and it is based on the kit base editor. the version that is default one that we have kept, and these all are the dependencies which are already mentioned inside of this template. We have not added these, but these are coming from the base editor template. And these are the various other template settings. Okay, let's not change this because these will be applied to various extensions which this particular Kit application will hold. Let's close this, and now we're going to see how to build this particular application. So for building this onto the Linux, we have to copy this command, and they also mentioned for Windows, and you're going to see this particular message once the build succeeds. Okay, let's paste this one over here. For you, it may take quite a little of time. I have already built this step earlier, so it's quite fast on my machine. So it took me only 9 seconds, approximately 9 seconds, and you can see build release succeeded. All right, now we are going to see how to launch this particular application. And for launching, we have to use this particular command, and it's showing that we can select between the which app we had to launch, but we have kept only one default application, so we'll not see this app particular option. So let's copy this one. All right, you can see now it's loading. The application drivers are loaded, and this is the our Kit application. You can see app is ready and RTX also ready. And onto the application on top, you can see the my editor demo name. We can add these all shapes. Okay, so everything is working fine. Similarly, we can also create other things, other Kit applications. And let's check the extensions. These are the default extension that were present inside of the Kit template. All right, let's validate. Okay, let me just open that particular Kit file, and we can check whether it matches those. Let's select any of these. This one looks good. RTX Hydra.rtx. Okay, it's for creating the viewport. And any other? Okay, let's only check this one. Let me just remove this. Hydra.rtx. Yeah, you can see lighting and rendering. This is by default on as it is mentioned inside of this particular template. Let me close this. And similarly, you can create other Kit applications from the different templates. Let's see if I can save this. If the save functionality is working, let me just save this onto desktop. Demo, save. All right, it has been saved. So this is all for this video. Let's see more details in the next video.